question I get asked a lot by companies that are, maintaining rapid growth or organizational change is how do we maintain that culture? Now, I think it's really important to understand that culture, whilst it comes from the top, it also comes from the bottom and the middle. It comes from every single individual. So really, how we show up as a person, as a leader, leading from where we stand, is going to impact that company culture. One of the things that we did in the military, which really helped with this, was the debrief. Now, the debrief is something that you would do after a flying mission, and it usually went on as long as the brief. In fact, sometimes we called it the D-long because it wasn't actually very brief. But the point is that we made a habit of debriefing, i.e. reflecting on every single mission that we did. And there are a number of things that come out of that. First of all, because it's routine, nobody reads too much into it. It's not alarming. Nobody takes it too personally, because the reality is giving and receiving feedback is a difficult thing to do. So the more we do it, the more we normalize it, the less freaked out people are by it, and we get more used to it. So the debrief and having a routine debrief can really, really help with this. But also there were certain rules of engagement in how we conducted the debrief. We only ever commented on observable facts. You don't make assumptions about what people are thinking or feeling because you don't know that. So you basically comment on the facts of what happens, and then you can comment on the impact of those behaviours. And then you can allow people to fill in the blanks and say, well, the reason I did X is because I was thinking Y. So that's another really important thing about the debrief. And then I think the final thing about the debrief is to make sure that you are celebrating successes as well as some opportunities for growth. And that doesn't mean that you have to be sort of toxically positive, but at the end of the day, we do need to celebrate some victories alongside being always striving for growth. So making sure that there's a balance in how we debrief. So that's the tool that I would share with you. The debrief tool is a great way to really normalize giving and receiving feedback at the end of the week, at the end of a project, at the end of a quarter. Making sure it's part of your routine, making sure you're commenting on observable facts, you're not assuming what people are thinking or feeling, and then also making sure that you're celebrating successes as well as looking for areas that you can improve.